This is a Henckels knife. I'm going to make a very quick attempt to do plateau sharpening with this. If you guys are unfamiliar with plateau sharpening, what it is you cut the edge off. As you view it under a light, you can see the reflection coming back to you. And the idea is you want to grind the knife down until that reflection of light disappears, and that puts you in position to do a micro bevel. It allows you to go from, say, 120 grit stone all the way to a very fine stone like 1,000 grit, 2,000 grit. You can do very high grit jumps because you're only dealing with the very apex of the knife. It also prevents you from grinding to a burr, which many think is a waste of steel. Given the amount of burnt edges that have been coming into play here lately, I don't think grinding to a burr is a waste of steel. I think it's almost necessary to get rid of some of the damage that manufacturers are letting out the door. That's another topic for another day, however. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this 120 Scythe stone. I'm going to grind both sides until that reflection of light disappears, and then we're going to try to micro bevel on a Norton Pike Lily White number 1. This is a Washita stone, very hard, and it's a perfect candidate for micro beveling. I'm going to bring you guys down. I'm going to show you this reflection of light. As we go through it, I'm going to bring you back down, show you when it starts to fade and when it finally disappears, and then we'll try the micro bevel. Now, I've done this process before. I'm not very good at it. I can't say the results are going to turn out well. Let's leave it at that. I'll try to show you guys this as best I can. I'm going to show you the reflection of light. So looking down here, you can see that reflection of light all along the edge of the knife. So what our goal is to grind both sides of this bevel down until that light reflection is no longer seen. So I'm going to use my 120 grit bull thistle stone from Baryonyx knife company. This is a Scythe stone, very aggressive, shouldn't take long at all. All I'm going to do is grind in alternating strokes both sides of the knife until that reflection of light disappears. Once that occurs, we're going to be in a position to micro bevel. I can see the reflection of light is slowly disappearing. I'll bring it down and show you this. If I don't do it now, I may miss the opportunity because this is going so quickly. So as you can see on the tip, it's just a very faint reflection showing. Like I said, this is moving very fast. It's not going to take much at all to get this finished out. I'm using very light pressure here. This is a very coarse stone on a very easy to grind steel. I might should have used something a little less aggressive. And now that I'm thinking of it, I'm going to switch stones. Go from 120 grit to 400 grit. Still not there. Still got some reflection going on. So we'll keep going. This thing is bone dry. Should have let it run underwater for a few minutes, but I made the decision to switch kind of spur of the moment. And I don't see any more light reflecting. I'm not sure how well this will work, if it even will cut. So we're almost to the point of having the knife fully apexed. So next up is my Norton Lily White #1 Washita stone. Very similar to a soft Arkansas, just a little bit coarser, a little less dense. Again, it's 1 part baby oil, 1 part dish soap, 4 parts water. It's a recipe I got from Caleb McCullough. If you're not familiar with him, he does a lot of straight razor sharpenings and shaves of the day, that sort of thing. Shows you how to get your straight razors in order if that's your thing. I highly suggest you check his channel out. So the angle I'm sharpening at is right here. I'm not even sure what that would be. Maybe 15 degrees or so. I'm going to raise it up just a few degrees. And with very light pressure, create a micro bevel. That sharpness again. Still not screaming sharp, but it's getting better. This is always where I screw up with Plateau sharpening. I'm terrible doing micro bevels. I always over grind, or I don't grind enough. That feels pretty good to me. I'm gonna go over the original grind. Just a few swipes. Thought I seen part of a burr or something break off. Now I'm going to raise my angle again and hit that micro bevel just for a few more passes. And this should do it. So, I've got something going on up here. I'm not quite sure what it is. The knife is obviously sharp. I don't see anything wrong with the bevel. I can't tell what the problem is, but when I cut, you can obviously see it. When I get to this portion, there's a hiccup. Paper's not wet. I don't know what it is. I cannot get Plateau sharpening down. I'll make a couple more attempts at this before I give up. I usually do for about every 6 months or so. I'll make 5 or 6 attempts to do it. Never works out quite the way I want it to, and then I throw it off to the side and pick it up again another 6 months or so later. I don't know what it is about Plateau sharpening. I just cannot get the grasp. I cannot get the hang of it. Bring you guys down for one final shot of this bevel. Well, there it is, guys. My failed attempt at micro beveling and plateau sharpening. If you have any questions or comments, or just want to make fun of my poor attempt, feel free to leave comments below. I appreciate you guys watching. Y'all have a good one.